What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box, and this is iRacing GT3 Challenge from Spa. Which you guys probably already knew, because how do you not recognize Spa? It's just impossible.
Get ready, going green.
Yeah, we're doing a 70-lap race here, driving the McLaren GT3, 70 minutes. Gonna have a pit stop. We're gonna be taking about 5 gallons as usual. Here in this series, the McLaren does have a slight fuel advantage, although the McLaren is a little bit slower on lap time, but fuel advantage should hopefully work out to maybe be about 10 seconds or so. And I guess we're just not going, are going, not going. Ah, chaos at the start.
Green, green, green.
Okay, I'm clear. That's no!
You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear.
Complete carnage. What the hell?
Good job. Good job, guys. I couldn't stop because if I stopped, the guy behind me was just going to run me over. So I just kind of turned my McLaren into a freaking battering ram. Let's just back out of this one early because I don't know how this car's going to turn. That is the biggest wreck I have seen in iRacing ever. And strangely, I think the car is fine. I think the car is fine. Oh, good gravy. He hasn't meatballed me yet. The steering wheel is straight. Oh, goodness gracious.
And do I look damaged at all?
You got the right side of your car is a little bit shorter than it used to be, but I don't think it's necessarily a problem. I think it's just iRacing's damage model being crazy again. It's really sensitive looking on the roof.
Yeah, it feels good. Thanks.
What did I tell you, Joe? Oh boy. I'm very interested in seeing where we actually are. Position-wise. Oh, that does put us behind the 8 ball because iRacing does have this incident cap thing going on where you can only get so many incidents, and Spa is really notorious for off tracks, which is basically if you put half of your car off the racing surface, they will give you a 1 incident point penalty, which means that you can easily rack things up, because I'm at 4 right now out of 17 for the entire race distance. That may sound like a lot, but those will go quickly at Spa if you aren't careful with it. Man. Oh, British engineering right there.
Missing a little bit of top speed though.
British engineering for the win, I guess. To 12.
Are you kidding me? You smash your brakes in the middle of Eau Rouge.
Oh, goodness gracious. Pretty much knew that was going to happen, too. That's the sad thing, but you can't really do anything about it, because if you do slow down, then you just end up being the guy who causes it, because you basically stop. And they don't have those type of semis over in Europe. I mean, come on, really. Over there to the right. I have literally never noticed that until now. What a calamity. What a calamity.
Va cagare, va. No worries.
Look at all the cars at pits. Should have drove the McLaren. Should have drove the McLaren. Apparently, its front is indestructible. Though I do need to pick up the pace a little bit, although I'm not going to lie, I don't have that much pace here this week. Haven't really done a whole lot of testing. Practice. I've kind of been preparing to drive the Lotus 49 at Bathurst, which, yeah, requires a lot more practice than this does. Just to get the car around the track. The good news is, though, because of that incident limit, someone will get disqualified, almost guaranteed, from just accumulating 1Xs. And we do have the pit stop advantage that we have in the McLaren versus the guy in front of me with the roof. So even if we don't necessarily, catch up and pass him, we can at least keep in touch and hopefully leapfrog him in the pit stops when we eventually cross that bridge, as long as we keep it close. Almost a 1X. That's what the incident cap does to you. It makes you make very aggressive maneuvers to avoid incidents that otherwise very well could have created an incident. What a race indeed. It always amazes me how long people are willing to stick around when their car's been damaged. And it's going to be a piece of crap to drive. It's a video game, people. It's like, don't you have anything better to do than drive a damaged car way off the pace. And again, I'm way off the pace in a damaged car. Kind of interested to see what's going to happen at the pit stop. How much repairs I'm going to have, providing we do make it that far, which hopefully we will. But name of the game, though, is just keep it on track and just keep on trucking at this point. Thanks to that calamity, we're already ahead of where we started. It's like I want to be up here anyways, regardless, so if I do end up getting caught up by these guys behind me, which is probably likely over the course of the 70-minute race, no big deal. Going too fast. Usually don't have that problem. Yeah. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. I think we definitely have some straight line speed damage though, because he's out release running 220s. Okay, we got a roof driver exiting the pits. Serious, every time I see a roof, I instantly think that guy is probably going to try and kill me because he's probably a roof guy. Not to say all roof drivers are idiots, but the roof, because it is such an easy car to drive, has definitely attracted some unscrupulous individuals. So yes, I do profile roof drivers. And to be honest, you should too. Yeah, the pavement, that's fine. That's racing surface. Even over there across the green stuff, racing surface. The green stuff, though, not racing surface. Logic. Logic. Very much logic. Pit crews are definitely earning their keep today, though. That is for sure.
You've got a slow car on the right. Go left.
Is it me or did that guy gain like a second and a half down the straightaway there? Which, that really shouldn't be surprising seeing how I did kind of just like smash the front of my car, you know, into a pile of cars, you know. In fairness, I had nowhere to go. I thought there was a gap. It was one of those cases where I thought, you know what, if I go in there, if I speed up a little bit, there's that gap, I can make it in time, and no. It was either that or get run over from behind. Not much you can do. Holy straight line speed advantage, Batman.
Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
That guy? Probably smart and started from the pits. All yours, go up the inside.
On the right. Clear on the right.
I'm not going to be able to hold them off anyways. Figured I might as well try and get them through. And not worry about it. Even though I know he's not a stupid driver or anything like that. I'd rather just have them gone and not worry about them ending up trying to dive bomb me the corners up here or anything silly like that. And it's a 70-minute race. I mean, really, there's 52 minutes. I'm not going to hold the guys off. Especially considering how that guy in the roof just went right by me on the straightaway like I was standing still. I was kind of wondering if I should go ahead and take my pit stop now and get a little bit of damage repaired. In theory, potentially, perhaps. But the trade-off is the car will be slower because it will be heavier for longer. That guy behind me, he has an awesome last name. Finnish people have cool names, seriously. So the fact they're impossible to spell. Come back here. I need a draft. I need something. I need a boost. I need NOS. Just a 50 shot, please. You know, the thing is, they're not even like getting away from me really. They're just kind of creeping away gently, which, given away these guys in the roofs have closed up the gaps down the straight. I think that's my time right there. They're definitely faster, but at the same time, you know, they're not hugely faster. They're just enough. I probably, honestly, have no chance of keeping this guy behind me here.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear on the left. Left side.
Hi! Bye!
Clear on the left.
It's so ridiculous. These guys definitely had to start from pits because their cars are clean. It's like here in the twisty sections, they're not really gaining, but just down the straightaways. Just no way I'm gonna be able to keep up with that. And we were very, 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 very close to being in the grass there. Like, I literally felt my wheel kind of pull over to the right there. It's as good as I'm gonna get through there, and even in the draft, they're still pulling on me. Oh man, we're only 25 minutes in. I just love how the 1X zones are so stupid here. Just perfectly good sense. Good news is, though, we definitely have the speed in the corners. Bad news is we're so slow down the straight, we'll never pass anybody. Although we do have that fuel advantage. So just keep that in mind. I wonder if they're taking that corner flat out, because I'm really close to it. Just need a slight lift. I think I could do it flat out, but I'm not going to try in the middle of a race. Plus the fact that that doesn't explain entirely how they just drove right by me like I was standing still. Pretty good through there that time. Well, that last lap actually, speed-wise, because I haven't really been paying attention to the lap times, but it's not that bad for me. Problem is, it required a draft to go that fast, which is right around where I went in qualifying with more fuel in the tank.
Car right. Clear on the right.
I'm just going to sit on this decision, keep talking about it, even though I'm never going to make it until it's time to pit stop. McLaren, why you no VTEC? Just gotta remember, I'm ahead of these guys, even though it may not look like it. Still have that advantage. definitely feel like I could go faster without this guy in front of me, but at the same time, if I do that, he's just going to blow right by me down the straightaway again. And then we both go slower. Plus he's probably, maybe, close to pit stops. Just going off the fact that that other guy in the roof peeled off. That's definitely still an early stop. Only 30 minutes into the race. No! Dang it. That is the sneakiest 1X area out there. So sneaky. Oh well, that's okay. We're fine. Just got wheel spin coming out of that corner or something? So he just moved over and it looked like he was just going really slow. Like he's trying to let me by or something, but...
Car right. Clear on the right.
Get through here really good. Try and open up the gap against him before we get to this straightaway, because we're better on breaking into the bus stop. Screw it. Hopefully he doesn't. Yeah. It's like I can't even use 6th gear. It's just like right there at my top speed. It's like if we use 5th, we go the same speed. If we use 6th, we use the same speed. You're drag limited today. That is for sure.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the left.
Or 48 miles an hour. Yep. Yep. I don't even know how long the pits are here. I know they just take forever to drive through. So you obviously lose a lot of time, but we're gonna hit the pits this lap. So definitely faster than this guy, but with the draft plus his straight line speed advantage from having a car that doesn't have a brick for a front end at this point. So he seems to have gotten slower as this race has gone on, or I've gotten faster. halfway through this race. Literally halfway through this race. Perfectly halfway through this race. Okay, 6.6 gallons, that should do it. Tires off. Oh man, this pit is so ridiculously long. It gives you a good time to take a drink. Gotta be careful here because this corner is not flat out. Boop ba doop ba doo doo ba doop ba doop ba doo doo ba doop ba doop ba doo. Yeah, very, very exceptionally long pit road. Now remember, we are going downhill, so the car's not going to want to stop as well. We stopped way far back. Optional repairs, 1 minute. Boy, they built this thing strong. That's for sure. Okay. Wasn't that guy ahead of us? He was in 9th. And he's in the pits, lap down now.
Lap down.
Okay, we got clear track. Got clear track, we got maybe like a third of a mile an hour more speed, maybe. So I really need to step up my pace here. Seeing how I am slow on the straightaways now, if I'm not turning faster laps than I was behind that guy with the draft. And this is just going to be a stupid strategy. Hey, we're up to 149 miles an hour. Big speed coming out of that twin turbo V8. I tell you what. For a second I thought my timer said 2:13. I'm like, new lap record. But that's a 3, not a 2. Yep, we have successfully leapfrogged. Ooh, and he got stuck behind the guy behind me. So maybe they'll duke it out, get racing, and slow themselves down. Ah, yes. Slipstream. I like Slipstream. Slipstream is good stream. Flashing lights, flashing lights, flashing
Right
lights.
side. Clear on the right.
Soiled undies. Woo! Yeah, my setup not exactly stable at high speed. At all.
The lead is pitting now.
Cool story, bro. Draft more. Oh, he's got damage.
Left side. Clear.
No wonder he's not lapping a second and a half faster than me. But again, there's going to be the whole issue of being a boat anchor. So this kind of reminds me of the story behind the Daytona Coupe, the Cobra Daytona Coupe. That was a silly little 1X. Where apparently the Cobra, the Shelby Cobra, could only go so fast. They said like it'd only go like 140 miles an hour with the engine that they had in it, which, you know, back then was still fast, but not fast enough. So then they built the Daytona Coupe, which instantly shot the speed way up and all that good stuff, and created one of the best looking cars of all time, in my opinion. Aerodynamics are kind of important. Just a little bit. This is like once you shift into 6th, it just goes nowhere at all. Just really not a whole lot to say here in this race. It's kind of been a, I don't want to say boring, but not necessarily the type of excitement you look for. Because it's just like, I know I'm so painfully slow on the straightaways that there's just really not a whole lot of hope. I mean, he's got me this time. No question about it.
Car right. Stay on the left. Still there. Clear on the right.
Defense! Defense! Not sure how that happened. He must be experiencing the same same kind of aerodynamics that I have. As in, the car will only go so fast. And if you want to actually pass someone, you're going to need to slipstream the snot out of them. No. You ain't looking up the inside.
The lead is pitting now.
No, not in my house. Right there. Set the Madumbo finger wag. Here he comes again.
Car on your left. You're on the right. Green light.
What?
The lead is pitting now.
What?
Clear.
Where'd that guy come from? Didn't realize that guy was... Yeah, it's the guy in front of me. He's got damage too, guarantee it. As in actual damage, not just iRacing's oversensitive looking roof damage model. Get back up there. So I think we can definitely duke it out with at least the guy in front of me. It definitely seems like he's having the same straight line speed issues. So hopefully it'll be my turn to just like vacuum up to somebody on the straightaway. That would be nice. At least make for something different. A lapped car up there. I mean, I'm definitely losing speed there in that corner from lifting, but I just don't feel comfortable trying to not lift
That car's a left down.
in a race situation. Don't ask me why that corner is flat out in a GT3 car. I don't make the rules, I only play by them. If I made the rules, we wouldn't have incident caps. Her. And whoever caused the crash at the start, they both be banned forever for being stupid. But I don't make the rules. Seriously. Yep. No. It's okay, we're still in good position. Although the number you really got to look out for is 13, because once you hit 13, if somebody makes contact with you, even if they didn't mean to, you're done. Maybe 6th gear through there, maybe. Well, we do have a little bit of a draft, and we do seem to be going a little bit faster. Should have been doing that a long while ago. Of course, how much of that is increased speed, and how much of that is just gentle slipstream. Oh, it seems like traffic's picked up a bit. Just caught up to a McLaren, which means he either just made his pit stop and he leapfrogged everyone, which I find hard to believe seeing I was in the McLaren and I wasn't racing with the McLaren. I don't think that guy was suddenly 10 seconds faster. Between my pit stop and now. Getting chippy.
Right side. Clear on the right.
I need to dispose of this guy in the McLaren really quickly.
Left side. Clear on the left.
There we go. Well, hopefully I don't get destroyed. Straight line speed. Ooh, that had to be close to a cut track. That'd be a very cool bridge to watch a race on. They're not getting away. I can do this. Just need to keep trucking. Because we really seem to gain on braking, actually, which is kind of strange, but recently there's kind of been a revolution in the McLaren setup form where everybody started to switch over to high friction brake pads, which feel goofy, and I've experimented with before and I've just never been a fan of. It seems like everybody's starting to go that way, and that definitely helps the braking. So maybe the braking's sort of equalized between cars. I don't even think that's an option in the roof. I feel like such a lurker in this race, though, because they're up there. They're maybe a tick faster, but just waiting for something to inevitably go wrong. It's GT3. Which, as you guys saw in the start, yeah. Plus, when they get to racing, they're going to slow themselves down, which in theory would play into my hand, right? How do you get 15 seconds in the pits? You drive the McLaren. That's what you do. Ten minutes remaining.
The leader's pitting now.
Is he now? I'm glad he's pitting now and not then. Because if he's pitting then, that would not be as good as pitting now. Yes, give me that slipstream. Slipstream. I find it pretty strange how I instinctively almost call it a slipstream when racing like a European type of car rather than draft when I'm racing something on the ovals. Same term, or same thing, two different terms. Number 31's having a problem here. Though I think number 31 is a faster car than number 29 at this point. Don't worry, dude. I ain't gonna pass you. I have no straight line speed. I'm just gonna back off myself some distance. Well, business has picked up, that's for sure. Wherever 31 goes, I'm going.
Right side.
I'm not gonna bump draft him.
Stay on the left. Still there. Clear.
Okay, we can catch this guy. We can pass him. Just gotta make sure we stay close on the straightaways. That was about as close to a 1X as you can get. I think he's serious. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You're right.
My question is, every single time I see people spaz out, are they ahead of me or behind me? Blue flag actually means nothing.
Right.
FYI, if you did not know, it's just advisory. Too many people think blue flag is like F1 blue flag when it means move! Whereas it really actually doesn't. Using all the room. Uh-oh. Five 1X's. Not that bad so far. Well, again, the magic number is 13, not 17. especially seeing how we are in fairly close quarters here. Only 2 laps left. I don't think we're going to rack up that many 1Xs. You gotta be kidding me. Ay, ay, ay. Thing is, though, I don't even know where in the world I can pass this guy. Because we're just able to pull steady, hold even with them. Should get the white flag this time by, I hope. Thinking dive into the bus stop.
You're in the top 10. Good job.
Ooh.
The car right. Still there.
Who's gonna lift?
Keep to the left. Clear on the right. The car on your left. Clear.
No!
You've got wheel damage.
Took the air right off my spoiler. Sent me around. Dead bug. Took the air right off my spoiler, and around it went, and I knew it was gonna happen, and I didn't do anything about it. You gotta be kidding me. Have you ever? No, I've never. Oh, wait a minute. I was gonna say. Who is he? What happened to that guy? He's calling somebody an idiot. I want to know what's happening there. Oh, a guy who's a lap down. Okay, I want to see who ended up winning this one. This battle. I'm pretty sure this guy probably screamed like a little girl. when that shenanigans just went down. Like, just no. No, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Turbo, battering ram. McLaren for the win. Let's see what started that calamity. This is a live carnage report here. Well, this guy right here. I think we found the cause of the carnage here. Good old iRacing damage model and crash model. And good old Arca brakes. GT3 edition, I guess. Just watch that beautiful carnage. And now we all die. Shades of 1998. Is it 97? I think it's 98. I don't know. And there's my little McLaren just going right on through there. Just clobbering my way through. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed my chamfer de spray right there. Bye.